through what you've gone through, and they at this point feel like, hey, ain't no sense in trying to rekindle the love. It's over. What would you say to them?
Let me tell you something. With men, things are impossible, but with God, all things are possible. My situation was busted. Every other week you find about somebody else and somebody else and somebody else, and another year, oh, 2/3 of the marriage. You just all of y'all. Like, that was devastating. I found out in front of y'all. I found out the most embarrassing stuff that any wife is ever gonna find out while all of y'all was watching. I didn't even get the consideration of finding out privately and saying, okay, I want to share it. I shared it because I thought it was just a little situation, and then while the season was going on, I'm finding out how bad my life is while I've been signed up for TV. That is extremely devastating. But you know why I can sit here and smile, and it's a real smile? I'm not trying to sell nothing or prove nothing to anybody. I just want to be happy, and it's a choice. I did mad, I did angry, I did frustrated, I did bitter, I did crazy, I did violent, I did all of that. And I remained miserable. That was my way of fixing it. I was qualified and justified in all of that. But when I turned to God and I made a conscious effort and a disciplined decision to pursue forgiving and letting go, that's where I found my hope and my joy and my peace. It wasn't about being back with Teddy, because I was so confused about, like, I don't want you back because all these folks in my story, I'm gonna go get somebody and just be about them. That's what I felt a little bit, but I was like, but I love this guy. I feel like an idiot for that, It was just all these things going on. But when I made the decision to pursue God, I was like, God, I want my right mind. I want joy. I want peace. All this angry, and I could snap and put a bullet in somebody at any point in time, because that's what I've become. Who is this? If I can't die, I can't live this way. And so I gave it to God, and He healed my heart. And in the process of God healing me and changing Tina and changing my perspective, that's how my husband and my relationship came back together. Not pursuing each other, because we did that and we was flung it. It just wasn't working. When we started pursuing God, God started pursuing us. And through Bible study and fasting and talking about Jesus all day, and when you're talking about Jesus, you can't argue about Jesus. That's how we found a connection. And that's what brought us back together. Don't be angry. Don't hold on to it. Your life is worth it. I was like, I died for a whole year straight about the same thing. I ain't dying next year about this. It happened. I can't undo it. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to move on. And I'm not tormented anymore. I'm not angry anymore. Nobody owes me anything. God changed my perspective. And if He could forgive all my dirt and love me and use me and bless me no matter what I've done to Him, if I'm going to call myself a Christian, then I'm going to be like Him and I'm going to do it. It says how it started. If the love of your life is somebody else's love, then just let that go. If it started off wrong, don't try to put right juice on top of it and then, okay, now we're going to fix it. You know what I'm saying? You have to assess. If he been beating and stealing and cheating and he on drugs and all that, you might want to reassess some things. But there was a lot of value there. I knew that my brother made a mistake. I knew he wasn't a mistake. And that allowed me and our whole family to be able to forgive him. And I hated them for that in the process. I said, he got y'all tricked too? Did anybody hear all of the count? Anybody understand all the victims in this situation? And y'all sit up here with y'all Christian self believing in him? Some stuff ain't forgivable. So I was crazy, and I wanted them to be crazy with me. I was like, you know what? Y'all be over Christianing. Y'all gotta like and love everybody. Yeah, I was totally mad. My mother, I was like, you just too gospel and Jesus forgive. You just gonna forgive him? Look what he did to your baby. We need to be riding on him. Y'all need to be telling me what the plot plan is. And I wanted them. I was different than I am now. I wanted them to be crazy like me. I was like, you down with me? I'm your blood. Feel what I feel. I'm crazy today. Let's we all being crazy. Tomorrow I'm fighting. I'm with Jesus. Well, let's be Christians. I was schizophrenic and I knew it, but I couldn't control that thing because my mind was not renewed. My heart wanted to please God, but I ain't have enough information to fight the devil, so the devil was winning. So I got in that Bible and I got me some information and I learned how to fight and I'm living again.